Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Sport Your Enthusiasm podcast, your weekly podcast about all your favorite sports topics and events. I'm your humble host, Bryce Benjamin, along with my co-host, Ed Jesse. Ed, what's going on?
Hey, what I do? I'm dead.
Yeah, you dead as fuck. I'm trying to bring this nigga alive. He falling asleep and shit. But not to fear, we do have a special guest in the building today. Old friend of mine goes back, Darien Scott.
Hey, what's
Mr.
up?
Scott, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Doing all right.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm glad to have you on the show, man. Talk some sports. We're gonna talk. You know, we're gonna kick it around. But yeah, Darren, I want to give you a minute. Talk your fanhood. You know, let people know out there your favorite teams, sports, players, fighters, whatever you want to talk about. Take a minute to yourself. Talk your shit.
All right,
who do you affiliate yourself with?
So I used to be a hardcore football fan, but I had to switch it up. It's all good. My team in football was the Titans. Had to walk that back a little bit after the captain that stuff. I still pay attention, but not as high as I used to be. I love basketball. Basketball is my love at this moment. I watch probably 3 games a night, regardless of the team. I know they're going to try to clown me and say I walk back on the Rockets, but it is what it is.
Fake fan.
Fake fan over here.
I mean, is it true?
Hey, fake fan it is. I roll with it.
Yo, real quick, make sure you're speaking into the mic.
Oh.
If you got to bring it to you, go ahead and do so, but just make sure you're speaking into it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fake fan it is, man.
There you go. All right, man. So I want to start this show off with one name. Damian Lillard.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker balled the fuck out that playoff series. Especially that last game to close out OKC.
Yeah, he gave them boys a 50 burger.
Man. Well, I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on that. I wanted to start that. I've been wanting to talk about this for literally since that game.
Are you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Because your team got steamrolled?
So, Darren, you are a OKC supporter.
All right, yeah, I'm a supporter.
Okay.
But I rep them right now. So,
All right. So tell me, what happened to OKC?
In my opinion, they defended the pick and roll completely wrong. I feel like they should have trapped him up top. They let him get a down rush each time. So he was getting his spots regardless of where he was on the court. So in my opinion, they should have played him how New Orleans played him. They should have hedged him up top. Instead, they just let either they big settle back a little bit or they let their guard try to fight over screen. That was the big issue, what I found in the entire series. Lillard is nice, don't get me wrong, but the way they played him defensively was just incorrect, in my opinion.
Okay, I feel you on that one.
I like that.
Yeah, you came in with some analytical hat, man. I like that shit.
Yeah, that was clean.
Yeah,
Man.
that was. I
be.
respect that. Yes. I'm not gonna go that deep. That's a good breakdown by you. I was just seeing like a man on a mission. Like that. It didn't matter who was guarding them throughout the series, whether it was Westbrook, whether it was Paul George, whether it was what's the other dude name?
Dennis Schroeder?
Yeah, Schroeder, Ferguson. It didn't matter who they put on them.
It reminded me of that Mavs series when Dirk went off. When Dirk had that run, it reminded me of that. He just hit.
Yeah, it's just one of those shits where like you just seen him hit shots that you're not supposed to hit. Like it's like you could play excellent defense, you could do all the things right that you're supposed to do, and it just doesn't matter when somebody's locked into a zone like that. Like to me, Damian Lillard just it seems like he's taking that next step up.
Yeah,
and it's like the thing with Lillard too, in my opinion, is like I've said it several times in the show. He's just as good as the other elite guards in this league. The Steph Currys, the Kyrie Irvings is typically who we think about when we think about elite point guards or scoring guards. He's just as good as those guys. And the last year, I think that kind of left a bad taste in our mouth with them getting swept and how Drew Holiday did them. But I think he came into this year with a mission, and he delivered. He over delivered. What's your thoughts, Ed?
Man, they still suck. But
who still suck?
Portland.
Oh man,
Fuck Portland.
Man, are you still salty about how they took out your Rockets? What was that, 5 years ago?
Nah, that was a long time ago.
He is right. They do suck.
But
my main problem is OKC allowed Cantor to be playable. That was disrespectful as a basketball fan.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really watch too many games in that series, but the box score was kind of rough for for Russell. I think Russell missed. I think they said like over 60 something shots total. I think he only made like I think they said like 11 or 34 threes or something in the entire series. It was something crazy like that. So when you're going up against someone that's supposed to be elite like yourself, you're expecting to see the best of both sides, and I don't know if this just signalizes the I don't want to say the downfall of Westbrook, but there could be a decline. He used to be a fantastic two-way guard. Now maybe he's strictly offense, no defense. Like that was the biggest knock on the Portland backcourt was defense, and they did their job holding their own against them. Actually against both, because Paul George didn't really shoot too well. I know he had those shoulder injuries. I don't know how severe they are, but they did what they had to do, and they put on a damn good show. And Dame did his job. Yeah. I pegged them to lose to OKC, and now it's looking like they might be able to walk to the Western Conference Finals.
Crazy.
Yeah, I think it's hard to pick them. Whoever wins between Denver and San Antonio tomorrow, it's going to be hard pressed to pick them against Portland right now. The way Lillard playing and McCollum's playing, like the team overall is playing good ball. Yeah. They're playing defense better than I expected. And like you said, Darien, like the way Cantor was able to perform. By the way, he has a shoulder injury as well. We'll see how that hinders him. But yeah, Mo Harkless, and then Steph Curry coming off the bench. He hit some big time shots. So this Portland team is looking prime for a Western Conference Finals run. And like if you ask me today, if like against Denver or San Antonio, I would pick Portland at this point in time. They look really good, man.
All right, let me give my comments. So as far as Paul George, he's still injured for sure. Yeah. He's probably going to be out. He might not even be back until like training camp next year. It sounded like he have a torn rotator cuff, which is severe.
I think he got a rotator and a labrum.
Yeah,
his whole shoulders.
His whole shoulders, man. He can't even lift his arm up. I mean, he played, so I guess you can't complain about that. As far as Westbrook, I think he had a lot of injuries too. I wouldn't be surprised if he actually had surgery in the upcoming days. It seems like just watching his game, it seems like he wasn't even getting out in transition. Like he'll just walk up the court. It wasn't actually athletic as. It's not like he lost athleticism. It's just that he doesn't have the will to be able to get there anymore. So I guess we'll see. He may be downfall. It might, he might be peaking, might be the low point of his career. But we'll see as far as he go. But Portland, I could definitely see him getting to the Western Conference Finals. But I don't trust Cantor, and Cantor against Jokic is going to be a disaster. Like it's not like it's Adams where Adams could just sit in the paint. He could just sit there. He's going to have to play on the perimeter, and they're going to actually put him in action. So I'm like, OKC, which bailed him out actually, in my opinion.
I feel you on that one. Speaking of Westbrook, he's been getting a lot of backlash on media, in the media, on social media and the public media, everything. And they're pretty much just like saying that his game just doesn't fit for a championship team. What do y'all think about that? Like, is like Westbrook the problem? Like, is that like the ultimate? Like, is he the ultimate problem of why OKC is just doomed to fail?
I give my point. So for Westbrook, in my opinion, they never really built a team around him. So they try to like go where he could just be an ISO 1-on-1 player like Kobe back in the days, take a bunch of shots. They never put a team around him where he could have 3-point shooters. They could spread it out like a 5-out pick and roll, sort of like how the Rockets play. They never put a team around him where he got playmakers that actually be able to complete shots. And to me, that's been a downfall of his career. I think when he won that MVP, he might have burned himself out by just making ridiculous shots, having way too much volume on his shots, way too much, running. I just think in general, they did a bad job as a management, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I mean, when you think about it though, like the team that OKC had, like, when they first drafted it, they had Westbrook, Harden, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka. They didn't want to pay Harden the max contract, so they paid Ibaka and traded Harden to Houston. And then they have KD and Westbrook. I mean, KD, I'm pretty sure like we all will come to terms. He's a top 2, top 3 player in this league. Has been for like the past 5, 6, 7, 8 years. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you didn't make that. You couldn't make that work.
You got to remember though, KD they was injured from 2013 until like 2016. So either one of them was injured. Westbrook was injured in 2013. KD had the foot injury. Mm-hmm. So they honestly didn't get back into playing until they versed the Warriors that one series.
So yeah, they did miss that. They did miss a couple of years due to injury. I mean, because when they made it to the finals, I thought that was a team that was just going to be like one of the next dynasty.
I thought the team with Kevin and Martin, they was actually doing good too. But that's when Patrick Beverly took out Westbrook knee. So
yeah, my man.
Come on, man.
Shout out to Beverly.
Shout out to Beverly, man.
But
come on, it wasn't on purpose. Man.
So at one point, I mean, you try all these different rotations, you try all these different players around Westbrook, and then it just seems to not work year after year after year. And then the 1 year they had OKC had Golden State down 3-1. They should have won that series.
This series was terrible.
They should have won that series, and to me that was KD's fault. Why they lost that one there. Yeah. But I mean, at what point, if you're OKC, do you just hit the reset button and just say, "All right, this is going to work out with Westbrook," and try to see what you can get for him?
But they just gave him an extension. I think it was last year.
Yeah, he's got I think he's the highest paid player in the NBA.
They should have. So, in my opinion, they probably should have moved away from him a long time ago if they wasn't going to put the correct pieces around him. You can't have young players around veteran players. Like, they trying to win a championship. Their game is to win a championship. They shouldn't have Terrence Ferguson on the court. He shouldn't be a major player in their series. And that's my problem with them as an organization. They never actually tried to win a title. Like, you have to put the correct players around your players to win the title. And it's tough winning a title in general. Most teams don't.
Man, trade Russ.
I agree. Get some picks. Get some picks, man. Just blow it up. I agree. I
don't even think you can say blow it up, because it's not like they've had something that they've been consistent with for the last few years to try and blow something up. But I mean, it didn't work with Melo. They claimed Melo was the problem. They got rid of Melo.
Didn't Melo get rid of Houston? I mean, we gonna act like Melo good.
But I mean, like, they got rid of Melo because they claimed Melo was the problem. Clearly he wasn't the problem, because I mean, if he was, then something different would have happened. Nothing different happened last year. Nothing different happened this year. I don't know, man.
So I think they lost for two different reasons. This year they lost based on defense. Last year they lost because Melo was terrible on defense. They literally put Melo in every pick and roll. That dude is awful. It's the reason why Melo ain't in the league right now. And he's on the sideline trying to shoot up shots, fake shots.
Yeah, he should have shot that shot, man.
Shout out to Melo.
He should have shot that and got kicked out. That would have been the funnier thing to me, is that he got kicked out. He probably would have made it, but he probably would have got kicked out for it.
You know damn well you was sad when he was playing for the Rockets. That boy was...
man. I thought we was going to make it work. I thought it was going to happen.
That's your 2003 fandom going out.
I'm with you, Ed. I think if you OKC, I think you go ahead and ship off Westbrook, see what you can get for him.
But
he's just not a player I don't think is going to take you there. And it's unfortunate. Like, he has, the heart of a lion, and the competitive nature's there. He's going to go 100% every game. It's that Allen Iverson thing. Like, his game is pleasing to watch. Like, the man averaged a triple-double 3 straight seasons. But then, like, when it comes to the playoffs, he's shit. Like, for lack of a better phrase. Like, the man can't shoot. And then on top of that, you getting your ass cooked by another point guard that's what you're supposed to be as good as, if not better.
Is you talking about 31-year-old Westbrook or like the old Westbrook?
I'm talking about Westbrook.
I agree, the current.
I'm talking about Westbrook over the past 3-4 seasons.
So he was good against the Rockets. Like, let's not like he wasn't balling. Like,
in that series,
yeah,
the series when they pretty much got swiped.
Yeah, when he was on the bench,
they called that the gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, when Westbrook was on the court, they was balling. It wasn't like he was garbage. So
whoa! Westbrook said, "Don't split up the team, son. It's we. It's we." He said, "Do not split up the team."